You've got your quote. Now what? Discover the power that Go123Logistics makes available through your online portal. How to tender and book your freight. So once you've gotten your quote, you can choose whether you want the shortest transit time, who has the best carrier liability. You can choose favorites if you've already set them up, but if not, don't worry about any of that. You could choose the lowest to the highest. In this case, Central Transport comes in the lowest for a quote of $266.38, and you can see how that breaks down if you'd like to. On this particular quote, you also can see in a snapshot that this quote, which is quote number 66644, will expire on the 30th of December of 2019. In this particular case, Central Transport offers a liability for anything new that's shipped of $7,500 and anything that is used that's shipped for $150. You can scroll down the list and see the different carrier liabilities for different items and choose by transit days, if you want to consider transit days, if you want to look at a carrier that you prefer over one that you don't prefer, etc., etc., etc. Anywhere and everywhere, all on down the list until you get to the point that you have no more quotes. At the bottom, you'll see quote rate errors, which is everybody that could not quote it and why they couldn't quote it, but we don't need to pay any attention to that. I just want you to see that that's there. Let's say that you look back at your item that you've quoted and it's one pallet and you say, oh my gosh, it's not 1,500 pounds, it's 1,600 pounds. You can go back to the quote screen, you can hit edit, you can scroll down here and you can change this weight to 1,600 if you need to. And you can leave everything else the same if you want to and hit get rates again. Again, it'll pull in everything you had before. It'll give you the quote number 66657. And now your quotes are going to be a little different. See these three dots up top? That means it's still working and now we're all in. 284.15 is the low quote. So you have a couple options. One is you can go with this and let's say we're ready to book it. All you have to do is hit select quote. If your account's set up, now we'll choose what the pickup and delivery locations are. And in this case, these could be pre-populated from your information if you have them, or if not, you can type them in manually. What you're actually shipping. And in this case, you won't be able to skip a step unless you have finished the step prior to this. And then ultimately review and ship. When you hit your pickup and delivery, you'll need to search by the company name if you have them in your address book, or if not, just enter it manually. You'll need your contact name at the pickup, the email address, and the phone number. Same thing for delivery. The company name, the address line, the contact name, email address, and the phone number. Any special instructions, like they're only open from 2 p.m. till 3 p.m. Or must wait in line and present the TWIC card if it's going to a port, for example. Then you'll hit save and continue. If you make a mistake or you don't have something filled in, it will prompt you to fill in exactly what's needed before you can proceed. And then, once you've completed all this information, then you can move to the items and liability. It will prompt you and offer you the option to purchase additional shipper's interest insurance. We highly recommend that you purchase additional shipper's interest insurance, which covers you in the event of an unlikely mishap. And last but not least, review and ship. Once you click on review and ship, you'll be able to see and click a button to tender your freight and see live in real time that your carrier has issued a pro number to you with a pickup number concurrent with what you've requested as your pickup date, or if it's guaranteed, what you've requested as your guaranteed delivery date, so that they have the performance guarantee to perform by a specific date and time. I'll go into more details on the next video, but from this video, you've tendered and dispatched. Now, how do you manage it? Please stay tuned. We'll move on to the next video on how to manage your freight from here. Thank you.